This episode, as well as previous episodes 4 and 5, fall under the category of growing your business. We have divided it in 3 parts. Managing your business and team, episode 4. Operations, episode 5. And this episode 6 is about marketing and sales. Your growth will largely depend on how you manage your marketing and sales. What is marketing? The term is used to describe the activities which businesses use to generate interest in their products and services and create a pipeline of prospective customers who intend to buy. What are sales? They are the activities involved in converting an individual or business's intention to buy into an actual purchase. Since sales rely upon a marketing strategy and marketing benefits from ongoing customer engagement, the sales and marketing processes intersect. This form is a continuous cycle known as the marketing and sales cycle. The cycle begins with the activities in the marketing process. Stage 1, market segmentation. Mapping competitors, assessing business strengths and weaknesses, dividing broad customer populations into focused customer segments. Stage 2, branding. The branding activity considers the functionality of a product or service and how it should be priced and packaged. It also involves the communication of company value to customers. 3, product or service development. This activity includes customer-employee interaction and community engagement around the business. It delivers company values through strong customer experience. 4, reach. Building brand awareness and communicating the customer value proposition, a statement which makes the value that a business has to offer explicit to potential customers. At the 5th stage, process intersects with the marketing process. The sales process focuses on 3 smaller stages. The lead stage, customers who may make a purchase. The prospect stage, customers who are likely to make a purchase. Customer conversion, customers who make a purchase or take action. Leading to customer engagement, which is the emotional connection created between customer and brand. In this stage, a business must ensure that the customers who make a purchase are satisfied and receive the appropriate ongoing support that they need. Customer satisfaction and follow-up. This stage can also involve ongoing engagement with the brand, for example, through social media. Insights obtained during the customer engagement stage can inform ongoing market research and evaluation, which feeds back into the first stage of the cycle. You should use the cycle to help you view marketing and sales from a strategic perspective. It should encourage you to ensure that your communication to customers is clear and consistent, and to track your marketing and sales activities and collect data which you can use to drive improvement. Before you work through the stages of the marketing and sales cycle of your business, make sure to identify your overall goal or goals and define measurable objectives that are specific to your business and growth strategy. Marketing goals and objectives. Clear goals and associated objectives are essential for an effective marketing or sales plan. In a marketing or sales plan, your goal should represent what you want to achieve overall, the destination for your business. A goal may relate to the whole business, respond to a specific challenge, or support one specific growth opportunity, as mentioned in episode 4. The goals should reflect your core growth opportunity. They should be ambitious but realistic. They should always align with your brand values or company vision. If a goal is the destination of your business's journey, objectives are the steps along the way. Objectives break down a goal into more manageable elements, each of which should contribute to achieving the overall goal. Objectives may be short-term compared to their associated goal. They should relate to several areas of business activity and should be handled differently. An important foundation for marketing success is making your brand attractive to your target customers and using it to show how you deliver value and meet their needs. Use your brand to communicate your values. Many elements contain implicit information, such as the brand's name, digital presence, and service itself. Even the personal touch, such as the tone of voice or language used, describes the brand's message. Keep in mind that everything and everyone that represents your brand has to align with your values, making a homogeneous entity. A strong brand will often convey more than one type of value. This board shows you the 4 types of brand values: commercial, emotional, life-changing, and social. Commercial value is the functional value, aiming at making the customer's life easier. For example, as event planners, we provide the tools and organization necessary to create an event, thus saving the customer's time greatly. Emotional value. This type of value meets the customer's emotional needs. For example, we base our motivation on how much love we can put into our work rather than how much we can give, while creating moments of happiness. Life-changing value. This value is expressed on a much larger scope. It's about connecting to the customer's long-term goals. For example, we provide services to our customers that enables them to realize their dream wedding, moments for a lifetime. Social value. This value relates to the global or local community, which includes positive impact on sustainability or diversity. With my company, Christie's Lab, we answer to the SDG 5, gender equality, as my initial driving force has always been to empower women in the workplace. To guide your brand strategy, consider the perspective of your target customers. There are 4 factors, each one builds on the previous one. How to identify a strong brand? Look for these elements. Brand awareness. Potential customers may be aware of your brand and will reflect on what they know about it. They will also think about how easily the brand could fulfill their wants or needs. This is known as brand depth. Customers will also consider when, where, and how often they engage with your brand. This is known as brand breadth and can support or detract from a brand's messaging. Brand consideration. Potential customers identify key features and compare with competitors. All elements and more that they offer are expected. It is called brand parity. Brand preference. Potential customers will consider what is called USP, unique selling proposition, and its relevance to their needs, feels, and values. Brand loyalty. Customers consider how likely they are to repeat a purchase, but also how likely they are to recommend it, which is brand advocacy. A strong brand will help you make a positive first impression and earn customer loyalty. Marketing requires analytical skills and creativity, and of course, teamwork, as one has to constantly stay updated on marketing trends to work on communicating values and ensure positive sales, hence our theme of resilience. We like to believe that marketing and sales are more successful when they are authentic to the leader and his or her vision, as well as relatable to others. This is why we insist on self-development and transparency. To summarize what we said, understand the importance of marketing and sales for the success of a startup and business. Figure out your marketing goals and objectives. Make your brand attractive by delivering your true values implicitly and explicitly. Ask yourself the right questions to identify the elements of a strong brand. Continuously work on self-development and evaluation, as you will translate this self-reflection mentality to your team and company.